Welcome back to Crypto Toronto. In this video, I would like to discuss Cardano, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming days. Before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could follow me on Twitter at ToroCrypto. Below social and info in the description, you will be able to find a link towards my Twitter, so do not forget to do so. And as well, if you're not subscribed yet, I would highly appreciate if you could give me a subscribe down below. You will be supporting the channel, and I would like to reach the 1.4k by the end of this week, and I think that is very doable. So thank you very much already, and let's get started on what we are seeing at the Cardano chart. So clearly, what I think is absolutely important is that we did see a breakout occur above this descending resistance. We have seen this increase all the way towards the $1.48, and I would like to discuss this range absolutely. At the $1.48, we have seen support being found on top. If we go even further back, what you can clearly see is that we also saw resistance underneath, even more resistance underneath, support on top, and as well more resistance underneath and even more resistance underneath. Therefore, this is a major level of support and resistance, clearly serving as a level of resistance right now. And I personally think that we would like to take this into consideration for the immediate short term, because especially if we would like to see a further increase in price action, we would like to see Cardano holding strong on top of this range at $1.48 before heading even further. So that is for sure absolutely important. Let's discuss the EMA ribbon as a level of support and resistance. On the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned with the $1.48 and as well the 0.786 at $1.46, the Fibonacci range. So above us, there is a major level of resistance, especially because we are as well experiencing resistance by the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame. So currently, what we would like to see eventually is a breakout above this range, is finding support on top and heading even further towards the upside. But for sure, that is something very difficult, and we have to monitor the current price action very closely. If we take a look at the 1-hourly time frame, this does actually look very good because we are getting supported by the 1-hourly EMA ribbon. So if we stay in between the $1.42 and the $1.48, in between these ranges for a while, that would be absolutely amazing to see a further continuation. But if we do see a breakdown occur below the EMA ribbon on the 1-hourly time frame, it is likely that we are going to see a stronghold of support being found on top of previous resistance. So that would be on top of this descending resistance line that will become support right now if we do see further decline in price action below the 1-hourly EMA ribbon. On the daily time frame, what I would like to discuss is as well the EMA ribbon. What I think is quite important right now is that the EMA ribbon is actually serving as a level of resistance perfectly aligned with this descending resistance line. So therefore, once we will reach the descending resistance, it will be a difficult level to break out above and see further continuation towards the upside. The EMA ribbon is right now still currently a major level of resistance, but what we would like to see is eventually a breakout above the $1.48 range to see a further continuation of momentum towards the upside. But at what levels are we going to see major resistance? That is something I would like to discuss right away by taking the fixed range volume profile. So with this tool, I can measure where the most amount of volume has been traded, and clearly by selecting from swing high towards swing low, we can see that at approximately $1.70 there was a major volume being traded at that point in time. And therefore, if we do see a further increase right now in price action, it is likely that once we break above this descending resistance, we will actually expect a rejection taking place at $1.70, finding support on top of previous descending resistance as a level of support and eventually moving towards the upside. That would be absolutely the best case scenario and something you would like to consider right now. So lastly, I would like to discuss as well the RSI on both the 4-hourly and daily time frame. On the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that we were spotting a minor bullish divergence previously. We were seeing these lower lows getting created on the chart, and we were seeing these higher lows getting created on the RSI. Afterwards, we did see this increase and as well an increase in price action on the chart. So therefore, this bullish divergence does not count anymore, but we clearly saw one taking place. On the daily time frame, something else is occurring right now, and that is actually that we are spotting a bullish divergence. Why is this the case? We have seen a lower low on the chart, but as well a higher low on the RSI. Therefore, on the daily time frame, we are right now spotting a bullish divergence, and this is actually something I think is quite interesting, especially because we are quite far below on the RSI, and therefore we could expect major movement towards the upside taking place, and that is for sure something I think you do not want to miss out on. Lastly, I would like to discuss the MACD on both the daily and 4-hourly time frame, and what you can clearly see on the daily MACD is that we are heading towards a crossover. So therefore, if we do right now see further increase in price action, I personally think a crossover will occur inevitably, and that is exactly what we would like to see right now on the market. So currently, I personally would like to see a breakout above the $1.48 to see a stronghold being found on top of the 4-hourly EMA ribbon, and eventually see movement towards the upside, breaking out above this descending resistance, heading towards that $1.70, especially afterwards towards the $1.81. But at that point in time, we will for sure be seeing a crossover occur on the daily MACD. On the 4-hourly MACD, we are seeing the opposite taking place. We did already experience momentum towards the upside. We are right now seeing a momentum decline, and what I would like to see actually is that if we hold strong on top of the $1.42 range, I would like to see a further continuation of this momentum towards the upside, and eventually a breakout above the $1.48, finding support on top of it before heading even further towards the upside, breaking out above this descending resistance. So if you did like the content so far, do not forget to give me a thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated, and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. So thank you very much already, and I really hope you enjoyed it so far. Bye bye.